Good morning and thank you for joining us. Welcome back. Wanted to this morning discuss time frames and patterns with you. Okay, this whole video is my opinion and should not be used for financial advice. Okay, here's what we have. If you guys look at, I know many of you do follow other gurus and forums and so forth. If you look at the information that we've brought to you clear since July, okay, other gurus are just now catching up to us. Clear back in July, I had shared with you, I said, look, in my opinion, our next window for the possibility of the rate changing would be over the weekend of September 21st, 22nd, right there. And as you see now, all the factual information is walking you up to that point. And everything I've shared with you, most of the other gurus are just now catching up with us. So we have been far beyond everybody else. Okay, let's discuss patterns though, because there's a lot of key things with patterns and stuff that I think is important that I want to share with you. So this morning, yesterday morning, I shared the Dow with you. I shared where oil's at. Okay, now if you go back to near the beginning of July, somewhere around there, could have been the end of June, beginning of July. I only had a few new people. I didn't have as many as we do today. Okay, but back then I strongly showed, because we were in a really key window back then. So one of the things I showed you was I put a big emphasis on the markets. Okay, a bunch of people are like, well, what do the markets have anything to do with this? Especially, why does the Dow have anything to do with this? Well, there's a lot of reasons. It's not one, there's many. Okay, oil's in that region. Okay, if you're gonna have, let's just break it down. I mean, one of the main reasons why the markets are going to be at higher highs when this rate changes, guys, is, for one, Trump is, as you guys see, Trump's no dummy. Okay, if you notice right now, an article came out just yesterday saying that North Korea is ready to work with Trump. Now you guys are seeing stuff that China's even starting ready to work with Trump. Okay, that guy, he knows how to, he's like a magician. He's like an economic magician, the way he operates. Okay, here's what it is. Trump's using all of this as a tool for his own. All these markets are manipulated, so Trump's able to use them as a tool to promote himself and benefit himself for re-election. His 2020 campaign, re-election campaign, is completely about the economy. That's his theme for it, is the economy. Okay, imagine if the markets were at highs and then the rate changes, injecting a whole bunch of money into everyone's pockets. Imagine what that does for Trump for re-election. Okay, it promotes him big time. Well, that's what's going to happen, guys. That's why the markets are going to hit higher highs when this happens. Okay, it's all about the economy with him. So that's what's going on. And also, I know there was a gentleman yesterday morning that said that he's like, I don't know why Jeff's mentioning the Dow. The Dow has nothing to do with it. Actually, you're wrong. The Dow has everything to do with it. First off, Kim Clement prophesied that the Dow would actually reach 20,000 points due to massive breakthrough in the Iraq dinar, and it actually did. When the very first January Trump was ever president, when he started his current term, that's when the Dow hit 20,000 points. But also, the U.S. has approximately 30 trillion dinar. That's how we got paid back from the war. Okay, and so as the dinar strengthens, it's going to strengthen the dollar, which is going to strengthen the Dow. It's kind of cause and effect, like a chain reaction. Okay, this is going to spike the Dow, and Faith already showed us and told us that the Dow is specifically linked to the movement of the dinar. Okay, if the dinar gets stronger, the Dow will get stronger. But now here's another pattern I want to show. I wanted to get that out of the way just so you guys know that, yes, for a fact, the U.S. financial markets are interlinked to this in one way, to promote and benefit Trump for re-election, okay, as well as just due to the amount of dinar that the U.S. has, okay. But here's a key pattern that I don't know if you guys noticed. Back around the end of June, beginning of July, when Iraq voted in their interior minister and defense minister, okay, roughly 2 weeks before that period, that's when the U.S. financial markets started reaching their highs back then. That's what's happening now. The Dow just shot back up to 26,800 last week, and so roughly about 2 weeks later, they come out telling you that they're going to start voting in the 3 vice presidents this coming Saturday, guys. There's common patterns from back then to now. Okay, so that's the first one I wanted to show you. The second one, this is kind of one of the ways that I was able to share, and again, this is all my opinion. This is one of the ways I was able to share and pick the time frame I did, you know, the weekend of 9/21/22, September 21st, 22nd, clear back in July. Remember, I told you this is all based on accounting periods. Okay, Kuwait did their rate change on March 24th of 91. March 24th is the last month and the 4th weekend of the first quarter. What that does is, so they basically changed the rate near the end of Q1, walking them into a brand new accounting period with a brand new rate. Again, it's based because it's a large movement of money, so it has to revolve around accounting periods because of how large and massive. These are not small rate changes, they're massives. When you have a very large amount of money coming into play, it's going to be linked to accounting periods, okay? Because it's a very large scale item. It's not a small one. It's kind of a new beginning, a fresh start. That's why it's linked to accounting periods. So that's what I saw Iraq doing, guys. And the facts have pointed this out. The facts have backed what I've said to 100%. They used, like I told you guys, roughly, I think it was about a week ago, I shared with you guys that when you lay out the facts, there's actually never been a delay in this since March, or let me correct, since what was that date? Not March. Since 2014, that article mentioning the 5-year delay, okay? So that's what I was looking for. Since 2014, there's never actually been a delay. Set the war aside. The war was, they actually said the war was a delay, but or they told us that both the war and political stability were the 2 reasons they're going to delay it till 2019. But my point to you is, what I'm trying to say, when there's never been a delay, there's never been an unknown delay. We already knew that both the war, which ended in December of 17, and Iraq revamping their, putting a whole brand new government in there, we already knew that those were known planned delays. What I'm talking about when I say there's never been a delay, there's never been an unknown, unannounced delay. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So when you look at that, they said in 2014 they wanted to delay it due to the main thing was that they wanted political stability, so that took us to 19. And then when you looked at their actions and their steps of what they did from January through the end of August, I've already proven to you guys factually they used that whole time period to set the stage for this, okay? That's why they came out and said, oh, hey, we're going to try to finish the formation of the government in the month of September, which is after setting the stage. And that also proves that the formation of the government is the linchpin in this, okay? So the pattern I was trying to bring out with Kuwait is Kuwait did theirs over regarding the quarter. It was the 4th weekend of the last month of the quarter, March 24th of 91. That's the same time period Iraq's approaching in September. And notice they only have roughly 2 more weekends needed to finish the formation of the government. And that's my opinion, okay? I actually think they're going to finish the formation of their government on Saturday the 21st, and I actually have some details I want to share with you on that too. But so the week for regarding September, so the weekend of September 21st, 22nd, guys, that's again, that's the 4th weekend of the last month of the quarter. History does repeat itself, okay? So it's not real hard to piece this together. Now, one thing that some of the newer folks might not have caught me doing, but my long timers may have noticed, in the past when I've talked about Iraq, in my opinion, finishing the formation of the government, I typically would predict a Saturday. Here's why. And if you notice, a lot of times where Iraq came out and said, hey, we're going to try to do something, we're going to try to do something with the formation of the government, most of the days they projected were Saturdays as well. Here's the reason why. because what they're going to do is they're going to finish the formation of the government on a Saturday, because remember I said it's the linchpin. Okay, if it's the linchpin, that means the formation of the government needs to happen in close proximity to the rate change. Okay, so that's why they're telling you, that's why they keep choosing Saturdays to work on the formation of the government. Okay, because what they'll do is finish the formation of the government on a Saturday, and my gut's kind of telling me they're going to finish, if the last position is the education minister. We'll find out probably over this around Sunday the 15th. We'll get more information. But if the education minister after the vice president's is the last position, my gut's telling me they're going to finish that education minister. Let's just assume they have already finished the special grades, but we don't know that for a fact. We need to wait and see on that. But if they have finished the special grades, because they have not given us enough factual information to know if the special grades are done. They may have voted in all the special grades back when they did the central bank governor, because he was one of those 6 special grades. And that's what I was trying to show you in the article about special grades from yesterday that I released, the article from June. If they did finish the special grades, then we only have roughly 2 different things left. One is the 3 vice presidents, which they're going to do this coming Saturday. Then they'll probably just finish, if the education minister is the last remaining one, they'll probably finish that on Saturday the 21st. And again, the reason they would do it on the 21st is because the formation's the linchpin. It has to happen in close proximity to the rate change, guys. So what that means is they're going to turn around and change the rate for them on the morning of Sunday the 22nd. Okay, that's why they keep projecting for Saturdays. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Those are a lot of things. I think at a kind of a much more deeper analytical level than most people do. That's why, again, time frame wise, I've already laid all this out for you guys clear back into July. Okay, if you guys notice, I just keep repeating everything over and over and over, because we've been here for the last 2 months. Well, now almost 3 months. So, well, 2.5, whatever. We've been here for a long time, and the rest of the internet just caught up with us. Okay, so guys, we're looking amazing. In my honest opinion, I think we just maybe have about another 1.5 weeks left in this. We'll know more as of this weekend, though. Let's see the facts play out, and we're looking for them to come out and tell us how many positions are remaining after they finish the VPs on this Saturday, and hopefully we find that out on Sunday, but we'll know more. You guys have an amazing day, and God bless all of you.